Go back to our block properties. By default, the first slider that comes up is settings. Notice the setting bars on the sides. These are going to be some of the more used items, so they're going to come up the first time through. In order to access those properties again, you can always click on the settings. It'll bring those back for you. Inside the settings option, this is actually filled with quite a bit of information. First one is layers. Layers is actually the depth of the object in terms of the foreground, middle ground, background layering system. Visibility is if it's off in game. It's not off in the editor, but when you push play it won't be there. Offsetting is per layer. Each offset has a -5 to a +5. So you have 11 options within that to actually move it forward and backward. You have an animation frame speed over here on the right hand side. This is going to allow you to change the animation if it's too fast or too slow for you. Receiving light, when we look at lights, it'll be whether or not it gets received when it's casting across. The none, save me, remember me, and persistent is how it's going to be saving the properties of the object when something happens at the end of the game. And then the pivot point is actually an edit mode, whether or not it's going to be moving it based on the bottom of the pivot, top of the pivot, left, right, and those through it. Alright, so this is a basic introduction to this one. We'll go through each one of these with examples next.